once you go to the autobahn and go 120 km per hour or more,
right? So that's actually what I'm telling them, like according to my experience, how the car drives, because people know what I've been driving.
welcome back to the new video. This is the second part of the video of Ferrari Roma Spider launch, and today we're gonna talk about the new product of the Ferrari, which is the Ferrari Roma Spider. And let me just do like the conclusion from the beginning. I am not amused. I don't think it is a good car, and I don't think that someone needs that car. But let's go on a deep dive a little bit. And let's talk about some points that's quite important for Ferrari Roma Spider. So the first thing, why does Ferrari do this? Because this is my thought, Portofino M.
Yeah, okay.
So let's go. It's set for Modificata. It's actually more than enough as the sole product that the Ferrari has for a comfortable, because it has the hardtop, and according to people that I know, they want the hardtop comfortable. And Portofino M has already the same engine as Ferrari Roma, and it also has the race option in its Manettino. So actually, there's no problem with that product. So the question is like, why does it need to stop? So basically, Ferrari stops the production of Portofino M in favor of Ferrari Roma, and they even stopped the production of Ferrari Roma. So for now, if you want to have a Ferrari V8, a Ferrari turbocharged V8, you can only order Ferrari Roma. But I can understand why they do Roma Spider, because first thing first, Roma is actually Ferrari's only GT product at the moment, and that's actually the reason that Roma was actually created. So it should be like this kind of like GT car, Gran Tourer, so that you can just do miles in it, that you can go to Italy with it. And that's also the motto is La Nuova Dolce Vita, because it reminds us like how people in Italy, in Rome, lives in 60s, like this easygoing life and a good life. That's how they say it. And as we can also see in the promotional video, which is quite confusing, that Roma embodies this idea. And to be fair, the other GT car from competitors like Bentley Continental or Aston Martin DB11, these are the models that often pitted together with Roma to see if it's a real GT car or if it's worthy of the price tag and and like, you know, to be in the segment of GT car. And DB11 and Bentley Continental has also like an option to be a Spider, or to be that you can get a comfortable version is DB11 Volante and Bentley Continental GTC. Is it GTC? I think it's GTC. Yeah, it's GT comfortable, and both of them also have not like the hardtop one is a soft top comfortable. So in this case, it kind of makes sense, but again, but I can also imagine, because at the moment you cannot order Portofino anymore, you cannot order Roma anymore, the coupe, and you cannot order F8 Tributo anymore. So at the moment, like the way I see it, actually, if they still have like some parts left over for Ferrari Roma, they can reuse that for Spider. And I guess like this is what I think. Roma Spider wouldn't be produced for so long, and like the way it looks like right now, Ferrari are producing 296 GTB and GTS, Roma Spider, and the SUV, whose name I'm not gonna pronounce. And I think like, and if I'm not mistaken, Ferrari is also not selling 812 Superfast anymore. I guess like they still take order, or they still produce 812 GTS. So it kind of makes sense, because like if they are still selling Portofino M, and now with Roma Spider, it's just a bit of hassle for the factory in Maranello. So let's move on to the second point. Is it good? For me, in flesh, it looks just like Ferrari Roma. It's around 100 to 120 kilograms heavier than Roma. And the worst part is the compartment in the boot for the roof. So it has this compartment where the roof gonna go in if you go topless, as usual, in a comfortable, right? But even if the roof is up, you cannot move this compartment. It stays there. So the first comment of a guy in the event, he said like, oh, you cannot put like a beer crate in that boot. Like, yeah, of course, because that's the most important. I think this product would attract the female Ferraristi, because that's actually on the day I saw some women did the test drive. So as I said before, the test drive is for Ferrari Roma Coupe, not the Spider. But on that day there were like some new faces, because normally if you go to these events, it's always like the same person actually. And yeah, and also some women are spotted there. So, and let's be honest, in the summer, women love comfortable. I mean, like, I hate comfortable, because for me it's just more weight. And as I said before, Roma is very capable car. Yeah, well, as it is, the gearbox, this double clutch transmission gearbox, is actually quite good. So I just don't find that it's good to make it heavier just to have like this non-solid roof. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, hardtop roof is of course like can be heavier than just a normal fabric roof, but yeah, and also like how it looks in real life, it just doesn't convince me. And also like that thing with the roof compartment in the booth is just like the final nail in the coffin. It's just like that. And the third thing about Roma Spider that you should know if you consider to buy this car is gonna lose in value. It's just the way it is, because this is like the continuation of California, and as we know, California is the cheapest Ferrari that you can buy if you get the used one now, like the first generation California. I think at the moment today, in 2023, in June, you can get one under 100,000 euro. I mean, this is not gonna be like the best example of California, but you can. That's the thing. And yeah, so and I think Roma is gonna lose money in the first years, just because it's a front. They said like front middle engine, but it's literally like the engine is at the front, right? So it's a front engine Ferrari, and it has V8 turbocharged engine, which is still turbocharged. I mean, like, the transmission is actually really good, but it's still not a manual. So it's kind of like, and 620 horsepower. It's, let's say, it's just not that special. Of course, it's lighter than, let's say, something like Bentley or what else we have there. Like you know, if people say like, oh, M5 Competition has 625 horsepower, yeah, but it is just heavier. But in the price segment, we have McLaren GT, for example, DB11 and Bentley. All of this, they are losing in value. It's just the way it is. So Roma would lose money. That's one thing for sure. And if you're talking about like the next 5 years, it's definitely gonna lose more than 10%. Yeah. With an exception, if something really unnatural happens in the market, maybe it will hold its value, but I don't see that coming. And again, price at 300,000 euro new is just a little bit too expensive. I think it's just a little bit too expensive. I mean, I know the market is not normal right now, but with 300,000 euro, you can get an F8 Tributo, which is amazing. It's mid-engine Ferrari, and also with the same price or even below, you can get a used 488, which is a really good Ferrari. It's just good. 488 it's just good. You can get a 488 Spider for that money, even less than that. I mean, even if you get like the best example of 488 Spider, you will spend around 300 grand. And you can also get like a higher mileage 812 super fast. And yeah, and I mean, like 300,000 euro is like the point in the market where you can get a lot of car for that money. You have a lot of options. And yeah, and looking at how it looks like, I mean, like, for me, I would rather than get a used Roma for 230,000 euro, or even like you can get as low as 219,000 euro in Germany, which is not gonna be like the best example, but still, I think it's a better proposition than Roma Spider. Or if you want to test the latest product of Ferrari, you with 360,000 euro, you can get 296 GTB. Granted, it's not gonna be the new that you order from Ferrari, because you're gonna need to wait a long time for 296 GTB. But again, you can get one in open market for 360,000 euro, and it has 830 horsepower, the latest hybrid powertrain. I mean, like, I know hybrid is not for everyone, but again, the options are endless. And even if you want to get into a V12 Ferrari like F12 or something like that, F12 gonna run you around 200,000 euro at the moment. So yeah, so that's what I think. First thing first, because it just doesn't amaze me like the car, and for 300,000 euro, I think it's a little bit too expensive. It is heavier, and it's just not that special. I mean, like, when I saw Roma for the first time, I was literally caught in awe. That was, for me, the car is beautiful, and it drove also really, really nicely. But Spider, it's just another Roma. That's how I see it. So tell me what you think. If you need to spend 300,000 euro on which car are you gonna spend it? For that, write in the comment below. And for the next videos, or in this year there are still gonna be some events incoming. Let's see. And by the way, for garage update, it's gonna be happening like later this year, I guess. I have some cars coming in, but it's not yet fixed. But once the car is there, we gonna do like a new car day. It's like a normal YouTube tradition, I guess. So yeah, if you don't want to miss out on any of that videos, make sure that you subscribe and put on the bell, click the bell icon, and leave a like. That helps. So until the next video, stay safe, stay cool, and keep on driving. See ya. Bye bye. It's traffic. Oh, traffic. Sorry, Ferrando. Oh, it's just not moving. It is not moving. But we got perfect weather anyway, so it's good.